So my hunter's haul box showed up. If you guys remember, we gave one of these away a little while ago, but I wanted to give you guys a sneak peek of a couple of things that are in there. I'm a die-hard hunter, and I love hunting gear, so I love this box. What? And I'll tell you, that's not even the biggest item in there. Not to mention Smith shooting glasses. I'm not gonna show you guys the whole thing. If you want it, you're gonna have to go subscribe. But cool stuff in this one. It's always a good value. That takes a lot of preparation. We wanted to get out of town about 5:30. What are you doing back there, you yuppie? We want to get out of town about 5:30 or 6. It's 7:25. But I'm pretty stoked that we actually got out at that time. So the objective for today, we're making a big long loop. My brother works for a scouting service that they run trail cameras, and then it's like a subscription-based deal. Anyway, we're gonna go check some trail cameras today. We have about 25 trail cameras to check. Now, I'm a logical dude. I know that's not gonna happen. We're not gonna get to all the cameras today. But we're gonna try to check some of them, as many as we can.
Are you making a video? You vlogging?
Oh my gosh, who invited him? You guys, we just road dogged it. Check this out. You gotta take an easy one when you can get an easy one. Look at that, guys. Oh, easy $50 bill right there. That's a pretty furred up dog.
Look at that big old bushy tail. Well, cool. That's a pretty dog.
That's a pretty dog, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So we made it out here to our first cam pickup spot, and I thought I'd clarify something a little bit. So I shot that coyote earlier, and a lot of you are probably wondering, why would you kill a perfectly good coyote? And I'll tell you why. The main reason that we shoot those things is because they kill a ton of deer, and it's important to maintain a balance between the amount of deer and the amount of predators in the area. Another reason is, so right after I shot that coyote, I probably should have filmed it, but I took it over to my friend's house, and what he'll do is he'll skin that coyote and he'll tan the hide, and he'll either sell the hide or he'll use it to make like a fur coat or a blanket. So it doesn't get wasted, it goes to good use. Also in Utah, there's a $50 bounty on coyotes that's put out by the state, so you can actually redeem the lower jaw to the Division of Wildlife, and they'll give you $50. And they'll pull one of the teeth and they'll study it to see how old the coyote was, what kind of condition it was in, and they use it to study the herd. So it's a win-win, that's why we shoot them. Anyway, that's why. So now we're out here pulling a trail camera. We're gonna check it and see what's on it. There's this frozen pond right here, but it's not all that frozen. Don't go on it. Whoa. We could probably fall through that. You could probably walk on it, Reggie. You wanna walk on it? No. No? Timby, come over here, bub. So, we're gonna check this trail camera, see what's on it. That kid's going in the water, for sure. Hey! Man down! Well, that was a bust. This trail cam is non-existent. There is a camera on this pond, but it's a different brand than the ones he's supposed to be checking, and the key doesn't fit. So probably just got us on somebody's camera messing with it. And it's gonna look like we're trying to steal cameras or something. Anyway, it had a lock on it. And then I don't think there's even an SD card in it, so we're gonna cruise down the road, see if we can avoid any more disasters. Young Timber went running out on the ice. I told him it was slippery, but you know, that's probably great advice for a 2-year-old. And there's where his head decided that it was gonna smack. I thought he split his head, but I was just me being a helicopter parent, I guess, because he was fine. All right, boys, let's roll. Get in the truck. Stop number 2. I'm not sure what to say. Same story. Yeah, get the trail cameras, see the pictures. Found it. Still got batteries?
Low battery. Photo power save. Okay, well.
Right on, got one. Pull that bad boy. Do you have anything to say? What did we shoot this morning?
Coyote.
We shot a coyote.
Yeah.
Was it awesome?
Yeah.
Was it loud?
Yeah.
Was it big?
No.
Little tiny one?
It was little.
Let me see your black eye. So Timby has a black eye because he decided to headbutt the concrete at our house. Just pulled camera number 3 and that one is loaded up. Got a lot of elk on it so far, a handful of bulls, a lot of coyotes, and some deer. Rocky's going through it as we speak, and it's got some good stuff on it. It's always exciting to check a trail camera. You never know what's gonna be on there. This is a fun day. I really like this because a lot of the times when I'm by myself in the hills, I'm gone for a few days, and like I feel like should be with my family, should be, you know, hanging out with my boys and my wife, and this way, bringing them with me just makes it so much better because I get to enjoy the outdoors and go to places I want to go and check them out. And my boys also get to experience it, and I don't feel like I'm being a punk for leaving them at home. So this is good for everybody. So you guys, we're just going through these SD cards. Bucks for days. We have these cams out through the rut. And look at the frame on that deer. Wavy, pretty cool. Sweet. There's tons of bucks on that other camera. A lot of wild horses and a lot of. Oh, look at that buck. That's a big buck.
Can I see Rocky?
I like to eat healthy. You can tell from my physique. Try to keep things nice and low carb. Here's a good example of a low carb meal. How many carbs are in an entire loaf of French bread?
Not very many.
All right. Plug your ears. Plug your ears. All this for a jackrabbit. Flinch. Safety was on. Well guys, I hate to see this, but unfortunately it happens a lot. There's what used to be a bear box. Somebody obviously got a tool in there, bent it and forced it open, stole the camera. Tells you there was probably something big hitting it. But yeah.
Salvage what we can off it at least.
Keep the lock. I'll tell you, like, say what you want about trail cameras and everything. If you smash them and steal them, you're a piece of crap. That's kind of disappointing, guys. We went out and checked. Tried to check how many? 3 different cams that were gone.
About 3 were gone.
Yeah, so out of 8 cameras, 3 of them were gone. Just gone. One obviously ripped off the tree. The other one looked like they might have pulled the post out of the ground that it was in. And then the other one was just totally gone. So that's kind of the perils of running trail cameras. I guess you can't blame everybody. There's just a few people like out there that are just trying to ruin it for everybody else. So if you know anybody that steals trail cameras, kick them in the nuts and tell them that they suck. So we've had a pretty good day. The boys have been troopers. They're singing along in the back. We've had minor crying spells, but that's it. And so now we're headed back.
It's been really good birth control for me.
Rocky doesn't want kids anymore after this day. Now we're headed home. If there's anything cool that happens on the way home, we'll film it.
On that one?
Yeah, in the hill over there. Oh, look on the top of the hill, going left to right. I think it's a bull. There's one in the gap.
That's cow.
I know, the cat was in the gap. The one in front of it looked like a bull. Bigger, different color. You guys have just smoked another coyote. 2 today, doubling up. Both in Utah. So they're worth 50 bucks a piece. Boom! That's how you make a little side money. And it was actually on a pretty good run, and I just was like, screw it, sent it, shot it in the top of the back while it was running away. So $50 bill laying on the ground, let's go get it. There we go. Deader than a doornail. Second one of the day. Take that any day, another 50 bucks. What happened?
Coyotes.
2 coyotes. Woo! Look at all those giants.
Seriously, that's like the nursery.
It is the nursery. They're all fawns and yearlings. I know I filmed a wrap up out in the hills, but we had a bunch of exciting things happen after that. So now I'm wrapping it up officially. After I wrapped it up last time, we saw some elk, shot another coyote, saw some deer. So the events were just getting started, but we made it home. The boys are in having a bath. I'm making some elk. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. Please subscribe.